So it's Jamie Clarke who gets this match underway, and I'm sure playing one of his obviously can't get past the blue, so just playing the safety. And I'm pleased to say I'm joined in the commentary box by Mark Allen, who successfully defended your Northern Ireland trophy. Well, it's always difficult playing in front of your own crowd, a lot of expectancy. And I don't wish to remind you about this, but you lost to Jamie, didn't you, in the World?
He's won 3 matches to qualify here, but outside of that, a lot of first round defeats, so he'd be looking to start really well and settle the nerves a little bit, because he's a very talented player but just hasn't quite shown it this season so far.
Nicely dropped in, nice cannon. Yeah, it was a little bit straight, but...
9.
Oh, and played it well. Couldn't put a lot of pace in that.
Needs to be very careful to leave it over towards the green pocket here, not to leave the red in the middle.
Needs to avoid the blue at all costs.
14.
He didn't.
1.
Put the cue away eventually after 2 hours, because I don't think he potted many balls. And
Okay.
Mark was on a run, and there he is on a run to the toilet as well, so good start tonight.
Yeah.
It's a nice little shot. Might cannon the blue. If he hits the red, he's probably going to be on yellow or brown.
Played it nice and landed nicely on the red.
You mentioned, John, there about that underarm shot that Mark's so famous for. I sort of joke with him at the end of the frame about how good he is at it and how he does it. I just don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've seen him do it in a live frame. Trace on left-hand side just to check the cue ball.
50. 57.
Which I'm sure he is. No first frame of any match. You're going to be a little
64.
nervous, but
So a nice contribution,
Where are we on
and
70?
but for 2 snookers, that should be the first frame to Mark Williams.
not actually sure if he went for that.
Well, to just hit it, as it turned out.
Actually,
Where's the cue ball going? Ooh, that was risky.
on the last red. He'd be disappointed with that.
That will be the end of the frame.
1.
Well, I wasn't
One.
really too concerned. Well, he's coming back.
1. Jamie Clarke, 1. Frame conceded. Frame.
Looked to Leo Scully and said, that's enough for me. So Mark Williams gets the second frame underway. Not for the first time. And that's exactly what he's done. Needs to miss the kiss on the yellow. Where's the cue ball going?
1.
Just a safety now with no reds that he can get on.
Mark Williams 1.
He was always leaving that red if he played over towards the green side. They're not going to give away leads, so you need to really start well and stamp your authority on the match early doors.
And do you not feel sometimes, Mark?
You just have to try and make less mistakes than your opponent and make more from your opportunities than your opponent, and it's easier said than done sometimes, but some players are too keen to play their opponent and rather than just play the balls.
Yeah, I didn't see a path back to balk, so trusted the table. Just a little bit thick. That's why he's caught the blue.
And he's dead straight. He has to deep screw this, so beautiful shot. Really good shot. Hopefully that'll settle him down. That was beautifully cued. I think the pink spot is free, but I think what he's playing here is to get on the one on the black spot so that he can get the black into play. He's overhit that a bit, I think.
8.
Just about got on the blue. Yeah, or if he gets a nice angle on that red, he could play for the pink in the middle.
Good pot.
Nice clean pot. The angle he seems to have.
If he can get that pink or black back into play.
20.
You can see they're fighting for position again, and
Well, he did well to miss the yellow, but never difficult chance.
Jimmy
That's a
Clarke,
good way to
25.
finish the break. Good shot.
makes this shot a bit harder. He's not even taking the risk of going back to bulk, but completely understandable. Very trusting of the table, which
1. Jimmy Clarke 1.
tried a thin edge a minute ago on this side of the table and got it a bit thick, so good adjustment made there. It was a very good shot.
Got to be very careful here.
Playing with lots of left hand side, which is never easy near the cushion, but he's actually made a really good job of that. Maybe going to be very unfortunate here to leave the red over the right corner, because that was a very, very good shot. Really know where all the balls are going to end up. He's got a very good white, but obviously left the red near the pocket, which Mark's just potted, but a bit unfortunate there from Jamie, but I think it was one of those ones where Mark had played such a good shot previous that Jamie was forced into playing that thick safety, but as you've said, quite unfortunate there to played that very, very well. It's a really good chance now to...
And it does. So you roll it in, play for the pink just above and to the left of it.
13.
Wondering, is it covered, John? It goes on the black spot. If it does, then
That would be a
great
bonus,
chance
wouldn't it?
if this goes on the black spot.
20.
But the fact that it was in the clear.
But Mark looks extremely composed when he's in the balls, as you'd expect.
27.
Well, whatever he did, he couldn't have played it much better than that.
But Mark Williams doing what Mark Williams does and just keeps
54.
potting balls.
Then carries on walking.
40.
So imperative after potting this pink gets for that frame ball.
Can
47.
So greenside block pocket it is with the rest.
54.
And it went.
Very much frame ball. He might not even go for this. Yeah, giving absolutely
Around
nothing to his
57.
opponent, as you'd expect. Jamie snookered himself. Fully expect to pot 3 balls here.
2.
Side cushion and nestle in behind the black.
5.
This cue ball needs to run a little bit.
9.
So that was the decision.
14.
And once again, he's not come perfect on this pink to lay the snooker.
Jamie Clarke, 14.
And he's got tight behind the black.
He's missed that as well.
12.
Jamie done well there to get a snooker, but
Jamie Clarke, 6.
barring a crazy
Well, he's made certain he's got the...
bit of a nothing shot Jamie played there. He hasn't got the snooker, and he's actually left the shot at this.
Does he get the cannon? He's got the cannon. He's got the black over the pocket. Wonderful. Now, if that doesn't relax him, nothing will. What a frame. Well, as I said at the end of that remarkable last frame, if that doesn't settle Jamie Clarke down, nothing will. That's a feather in his cap.
Very good white there. Not an easy shot at all.
1.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. And maybe a little low on this to bring a few reds into play, but
9. 17.
just
Seen
Mark
this.
being lazy, isn't it? He should
Yeah.
just be getting this long rest out and making this easier. Doesn't care, does he?
Oh, wonderful shots.
It's amazing this game because Jamie's very frustrating at times this game.
33. $41. Yeah.
No, it's always high, but they're not easy
Matt Williams,
shots.
48.
Red to the left middle. Oh, just caught the near jar, and when they do that, misjudgment. Thought he could get through to that red. He was wrong.
Beautiful
One.
shot.
When you're tight under the cushion, but strokes in lovely. Nice firm strike.
You know, everyone has their own way of playing.
Six.
What makes this game so interesting to watch, because no one's the same as the next person. The first two reds into the open, hopefully be on the one in the left middle anyway. I think I just would have played that cannon a little harder just to force the left red out of the way and be on the one in the middle, but he's
14.
recovered really well there. A little bit short on the blue, but that was a good pot, bridging over the other red. Red to the left of the 5.
Yeah, it's not the type of shot that I would like to be running through, because then you've got the yellow to contend with and everything.
I don't think that's great looking at his body language, is it?
19.
He's played the cut. He's got it. Good shot.
20.
Not out of the woods just yet, because he's not perfect on the black.
Nearly always miss these thick if you do. Very good shot.
Tough pot. But it's there, is it? Yes. Has he got the angle on the blue?
28.
No, not quite. Yeah. There's always that.
You called it, John, going towards that left corner, and he hasn't got a good white, so he
Jimmy Clarke, 33.
needs the blue to help, and I just don't think it has.
1.
Struggled in, but it's in. And blue in the corner next, I think.
No, he was up quick there. He wasn't happy.
Played that very well.
7.
So 27 points the lead.
13.
We nearly missed that.
Yeah, it wiped its feet, didn't it?
Yeah, it's not a shot that I feel like Mark has a lot of judgment on, and that with that hard tip that he uses.
20.
35 points the lead, 35 remaining. He stole the last frame, did Jamie Clarke, when he needed 2 snookers. He won't be giving up on this one just yet.
Still in control, Mark, but he'd be disappointed not to have won that in the last visit. Another good shot from Mark. Control 2 cushions, try and hit it as full as possible and get it up the table. Played that very well. Now what's going to happen off the green? Yeah, he'll take that, Jimmy.
Mark catches this red right. Well, that was an opportunity. Didn't make the most of it.
Needs to play a few good safeties, Jamie, to create a chance. He's timed that beautifully to hold that white over that distance. Very unlucky not to get the snooker through that gap. Very, very unfortunate if he hasn't got a snooker.
Not there.
Very, very difficult for Jamie
One.
to clear out from there. And he's played a bit of a shocker there. He hasn't get into that at all. Maybe scared of the brown a little bit, but
Normally the brown would be on its spot when you practice this, but
Jimmy Clarke, 7.
he's played that very well, John. I just don't like the choice because
to the right, and that brings the blue into play, so that's why he's coming off 2 cushions. But he's missed it.
Wow.
So
Jimmy Clarke, 4.
Jamie Clarke can now win this frame.
and he should get Mark in trouble here behind the black again. Played that very well. Not the hardest shot in the world, but you still need to play it properly, and he did. Very good shot.
He seems to know his way around the snooker table.
I feel like he's an old head on young shoulders. He plays a very steady all-round game. Not scared to fight it out in the close tactical frames.
By the brown. Can he avoid the kiss on the pink?
True.
No, it was made more difficult, without doubt, that he was hampered.
That was aggressive, wasn't it? Going for that double, especially the way he played it. Let's just give this frame away now. A reprieve from Jamie, because like you've just said there was a very strange choice of shot from Jamie on that green, but oh, he's flicked it.
3.
White behind the pink and black, I think. He's still in right in this frame.
Jamie Clarke 3.
That strange green hasn't proved costly, and
Can you hit it? Can you get it safe? Easy hit. Where's the cue ball going? Oh, he'll settle for that.
got that a bit thin. This is going to be a half chance for Mark. Free shot.
Looks to get 23 points in front with 18 remaining. But it's not there. Jamie Clarke's need one snooker.
That was another opportunity, John, wasn't it, to get him behind frame? Because 2-1 down when he probably should be 3-0 up.
Well, you said it, Mark. He had to get the brown safe. Well, would you believe it? And that cue ball's close to the pocket. So trying to come up and down the table. Just about got past the pink.
So he can do it again.
Yeah,
Just cued across that a little bit, but with that long bridge, it's so much easier to do that.
Yeah.
No mistake this time. 2 snickers for Jamie. Fully expect this pink to be in or over the middle pocket, and the way these last 2 frames have went, he's given a few chances away for Jamie to steal, and
Mark Williams 5 and the frame.
Mark Williams gets frame 4 on the way. Always a significant frame, this, in any match.
if Mark wins it, he'd feel like he should be 4-0 up, so he's missed that by quite a way. Easy starter for Mark, just what you want. Long way to go yet.
Yeah, I think that pot on the blue was
Mark
born
Williams.
out of frustration.
1.
Just slightly underscrewed that, so he's missed that. Not an easy shot. Bad
Jimmy
shot was the
Clarke,
one
yeah.
before. He should have been another foot further down the table. And
Of high scoring is cue ball control. And
doesn't have a full pocket to aim for either here. It's not easy. Very good shot.
9.
Well, it's took a bit of a bounce there. Very, very fortunate.
17.
Yeah, that was a result Mark's had there because he played that previous shot very poorly. Yeah, needs a good angle on green or brown to go into the right hand side of the pack here.
25.
and he's got it on the green.
I think he might have to play for the loose one. Not quite as much angle as I first thought there.
No, me neither.
Mark Williams
Wasn't
20.
an easy shot, but
1.
didn't really see where the next red was coming. He hasn't really scored. He'd be disappointed so far.
Jamie Clarke 8.
You're not going to keep getting chances like this against Mark Williams. You need to.
It's all about taking your opportunities at this game. Weakness that they're not being punished for the mistakes, and they're just growing confidence.
Yeah, I feel like Mark will probably think is going to give Mark more and more confidence. And every chance that Jamie doesn't take probably takes away a little bit from his confidence.
Decent shot.
Needs to be careful here. One's going to go this left corner.
It did. Needs to miss the brown.
He's left that.
And didn't.
Very good shot from Mark. If you only get one go at that, if you get it wrong, you leave everything.
Yep. Have to be absolutely inch perfect. It's not going to reach.
Foul, and a miss.
If you use it a bit harder, you can sometimes get a slide off the second cushion. Although this looks good. Oh, super shots. Yeah, he left that red. He was in a lot of trouble. And it was nearly a great escape. He'd have potted this red and been on it by now. So having to
6.
play up for a baulk colour. That's okay. The one below the pink. All about line and length. Lovely line. Beautiful length.
9.
I know you say he uses his hard tip, and I've heard people say that they're not as responsive as a softer tip.
It doesn't help the confidence whenever you keep under hitting everything or under screwing everything, and there's another one that's under hit quite a bit. Unless this is a plant of the two, not getting through the ball, or well, he's absolutely fine. Fair way to judge.
41.
And he's under hit that.
It's just another one, John. He didn't seem to get through very well.
Mm.
And they're all there for
Our
Jamie
one's
as well
20.
for a counter attack. Just
Yes.
thing about Mark, he just always backs himself, doesn't he? No matter what the shot, he just backs himself.
Now there's a key shot coming up here.
Pink, red, blue. If he gets
9.
on the yellow, he should clear up. All he needs one good shot from blue to yellow.
16.
He's obviously comfortable that the green goes with a bit to spare, so
22.
another reason John had played for the blue off the last red. It's so much easier to get from blue to pink from the spot.
25.
Gonna have to play a good shot now in this blue.
Still a bit to do here.
29.
Pot on the blue easy enough.
Looks like he's played this very, very well.
34.
That's a great shot, Jamie. Very well done. Very well done.
Absolutely to the inch.
40.
He stole the... And in it goes.
47 in the frame to the far.
So the mid-session interval over. And... well, pick a winner. That's what I'd say now.
One.
Not really going to get the job done.
9.
Needs to just stay at the table a little longer.
Seventeen.
Played it nicely.
Thirty-one. 37. 44.
Played it nicely.
Looks like he's going to score. That's not good. Yeah, and like you said earlier, John, you're never in control whenever you have to play a cannon like that.
59. 1.
Perfect.
Yeah, I suppose we'll point to...
What you're actually out there to do as well. Oh, it's a bad miss, Jamie. Very fortunate the blacks went on the cushion.
That's only if he gets blacks off these remaining reds.
Try to screw the other red out, I think, there. Very aggressive. I think he's going for this. Don't like that shot. Don't like that shot at all. Just giving the frame away there.
1.
Good spot for the frame. Why not just bring an awkward red off the cushion, play a good safety, and have Jamie thinking more about the black light?
9.
Yeah, it was a sort of... I'd want to say desperation, but I think it was more of resignation.
Definitely a bit of impatience
50.
there. There's no need for him to go for that at that stage. He won't care at all, Jamie, when could very easily have been well behind in this match, but starting to show signs of confidence as well, growing in confidence. To get out to the toilet, actually. Make Mark wait a little bit longer.
Stephen Clarke, 21. And frame.
Mark Williams breaks off. And that red drifting up the table. And not covered by the brown, I don't think. Or is it?
Oh.
1.
I think he played it at that pace thinking he was cannoning them on the way down.
Stephen Clarke, 1.
I know it's only 3-2 here, John, but...
Yeah. I mean, there is a case for saying he's let Jamie off the hook. So these two players have the Barbican Theatre all to themselves.
And it's an amazing arena, this, John, as
Lovely.
well. World Snooker have done an amazing job this year. Different setup, new set. Nice thin edge there from Mark. Might have left one on the left side. Clever from Jamie, because I could see him taking that red on at a different scoreline.
Yeah, it's as though he doesn't want to gift him any opportunities, and he judged on what he's seen so far this evening, or the last few frames particularly.
An aggressive safety there from Mark. Needs to avoid this green. And he has. It's a very good shot. Very good shot.
Yeah, it's fraught with danger. Needs to get close to the pot. And didn't. Caught it much too thick. That's why he's careered into other reds.
Is he going for the one in the green pocket, I think? Not easy. That was not easy at all. Deserved to be on something a little easier after... It's actually been quite fortunate again there not to leave anything...
1.
Good pop, but massively overhit. Going to be on the bulk cushion, is he? Wait for a better opportunity.
Mark Williams, 1.
Top side of this red and screw back into bulk. Played that very, very well. That was not a fluke, that was absolutely played. Really, really good shot from Jamie.
Pot to the left corner. He did. Felt the only red he could leave was the one he was playing.
Brilliant shot. So good at finding those shots and off.
Now, what can he make of this chance?
I think it's very important. He really needs to make the most of it.
7.
Even that shot, John, he just didn't quite get through it, did he, like he meant to?
Okay, when he pots the pink, it'll go on his spot, it'll be in the open, but the black's tied up. And that red, just being to the left of the blue, sort of takes the blue out of commission somewhat.
14. $21.
Get himself 50 odd in front before he really has to look at any of the awkward ones.
28.
And the reason I say that, well, he's run too far, but
35.
Oh, and that just wiped its feet on the way in.
41.
just as he was playing that shot, I was looking at that red just above the black, but it didn't look as though it went into the left corner. Could just take him to snooker's required.
48.
Well, he's playing the run through. Doesn't have to. Didn't have to. But he thought he could get the cannon.
Williams 54.
I was trying to rest on it.
Foul. And a miss.
Taking his red on. Thinks he'll be on the black. Should it go? Well, he's not even playing for the black. Making certain of the red.
Mark Williams 1.
Side cushion. There's a bit of insurance. But he's already won 2 frames this evening, Jamie Clarke. I'd have thought of a better shot than that. And I'm certain he don't want this red in the pocket. Where's the red ball going? Doesn't want it going in. Oh, well, that's the worst thing that could have happened. Frame 7 underway, and that's a bit better break-off shot. Still left the obligatory. Close.
Yeah, you can't get it much closer than that without it going in.
And you feel you want more control going up for blue or bought colour. But he's played the drag, and that's the problem. You play the drag, and you always feel as though...
Put a little bit of side on it and you're never potting it.
1.
Didn't work out for him on this occasion. It's a good chance for Mark straight away.
9. $17.
Just needs to find a bit of form here soon.
Mark Williams 24.
Needs a bit of help from the green. Oh, can't get much closer than that again, but...
Well,
1.
that wasn't a very good shot. And
7.
getting on the
14.
blue would have been ideal.
Just like that.
The way the ball swerves round. As it turned out, he had an angle on that red.
$30. $38.
That was a good shot. Back in decent position here now.
$44.
No problem, just stunning down for that in the opposite middle. Reasonably high value colours.
50.
Blue, he can't get close now to his next intended red. Just makes the pot and the positional side of it a little bit more difficult.
56. Jimmy Clarke, 56.
He was, and it's not safe.
One.
Back up the bulk and avoid that green.
9.
Good shot.
Jimmy Clarke, 9.
4-3 to Jamie Clarke.
Foul. Jimmy Clarke, 4. Frame conceded.
Yeah,
Frame Jimmy
and
Clarke.
he's... Mark Williams breaks off frame 8. Behind for the second time in the match. And of course we're getting nearer the winning line.
It's one of those ones you like to have a go at because it's naturally getting you on the black. The only one you're leaving is the one you're going for. Beautiful. Beautiful.
One.
Fancied him for that. Wasn't a great scoring chance that. Needed to judge that.
Jimmy Clarke, 8.
Yeah, there was just one loose red on the...
He just to flick off that, leave the white behind the black, but he's staying aggressive, get the balls open, put Mark under pressure. He knows Mark's not at the races quite yet. So, important to keep him under pressure. It always makes me laugh when the flukes get a round of applause as well, but yeah, like you said, he's cut that safety much too thin and got away with it, but
Foul and a miss. Jimmy Clarke, 4.
Do well not to leave a pot on here.
I think he needs to get very close, yeah, onto that red on the left side. He needs to get very close to it to come off the black cushion to hit this red. I think if he hits it on the way down, like you've said, John, he leaves a number of reds in the middle pocket. He's got the pace on it this time, but I think it's the wrong line.
One.
Just wondering where this pink's going. Already got a 23-point lead with 4 or 5
8.
open reds to come.
$15.
Took the chance.
21.
It's a good red to clear away here.
Yeah, that's the one you just
27.
mentioned, John. That was the one that causing all the problems.
Next to the black. Even the black one. Oh, but he didn't catch the black full.
No, he's missed that by quite a way.
Jimmy Clarke, 32. 1.
It's a very good pot. Awkward cueing.
6.
Well,
Good job by the ref, like we called earlier, John.
yeah, well done, Leon. That tells me the
13.
pink goes to this left corner.
I think you have to, and it's not that you're
20.
saying the ref can't do their job, but we're all human, we all make mistakes, and if the ref's just fractionally wrong,
27.
Nicely on the blue.
you just tried it off the cushion.
Ooh, and just had a little bit of left-hand side that straightened the cue ball up.
I actually like the shot Mark was looking at there, cushion, red, under the black. Oh, he's missed the red.
Oh, would you believe it?
1.
One high-value colour. Now let's see what the foul was.
Didn't look like a foul, John,
9.
but obviously Mark felt something.
Blue. And now the blue's gone in. So
15.
the applause tells you. Well, it's not dropped. Do nothing but pot this red.
1. Ten.
Tight behind the brown if you can.
Mark Williams, 10.
That's not what he was hoping for.
Because when you're Jamie, you're just desperate to see that green disappear, get this frame done. You feel like you're wasting a lot of energy right now.
3.
Trying to get in behind the black here.
Mark Williams, 3.
Not got it. Yeah, and I think Jamie now will just be thinking about the next frame, won't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Without getting carried away, you know, you have to pot a ball here to go over the line, but he'll be, in his head, he'll be 5-3 up mentally, getting ready for that next frame. And like you say, John, chance to push on and win this match because... Very good pot. Very good pot.
Yeah, and that twice the winner of this UK Championship
9.
up against it. And in goes the pink, and Jamie Clarke.
Jamie Clarke gets us underway in frame 9. And what he hopes is his last break off in this match. Mark needs to find some form and fast.
That looked a little too thin to be playing the pot. I was going to suggest that he'll know that.
Bit
he
perfect.
thinks, yeah,
1.
it was perfect. See, your commentator's eyes coming. Well, I know it was awkward queuing, but all his mistakes aren't going to be punished. Played the double.
Jamie Clarke, 8.
Needs to miss the bump of the middle pocket, and he hasn't. So Mark gets a chance.
One.
Playing to run through the other reds here.
9.
He's got enough angle if he cues it well to run round off those two cushions. Just under hit slightly.
But I thought it was a bit slow, I will be honest, slow and a bit heavy. Good
17.
recovery there from Mark, and sometimes it makes you look a bit silly out there when you're used to it being... Mark's a little bit like myself and he needs the conditions to be very fast, very slick, and I don't think the table is that at the minute.
But of course the weather's changed, hasn't it, the last few days?
20.
It's been very damp outside.
Very soft off the cushion, and obviously Ryan played on the same table the very next night and says it was beautiful, so...
28.
But you would have played on it first day, wouldn't you?
Yeah, what I would say, it was very, very cold in the arena when I played, which doesn't lend itself to good snooker either, so...
No.
36. Forty-two. $50. 32.
Struggle the pink in. Right in the heart of the pocket, and he's played it absolutely delightfully.
Yeah, he's took those really well so far, and right now it's just about holding yourself together. This would be a huge win for Jamie Clarke against one of the all-time greats, Mark Williams.
That makes the points
49.
all square.
53.
One of his
58.
own. Right in the heart of the pocket. For the cheeks. Big victory.